Yeah, Ron, Jennifer, this standoff with police actually went on for a very long time. Neighbors told me they noticed the SWAT team here as early as 9 or 10 o'clock this morning. The U.S. Marshal Service tells us they've been working on this with a fugitive task force for the last 5 months with Atlanta Police Department here to finally get Derek Groves into custody in this home here in South Atlanta. Now you can see where the SWAT team broke down the garage door, the front door, and the main window there. At around 2:30 this afternoon, we saw him getting taken away in the APD patrol car. You can hear him yelling to news crews from behind those bars. It's kind of difficult to make out exactly what Derek Groves was yelling, but we heard something along the lines of, "I'm going to jail. I don't want to go back to jail." He was also seen blowing kisses to the cameras. Now, we spoke to some of the neighbors here in this area, and one told me she felt like something was off for the last month. She said she felt like she was being watched by somebody through the blinds in that home every time she went out to go get her mail. Another woman we spoke with said she walks her dogs by this home every day, and she had no idea who she was passing.
And I was just going down the end of my street, and I'm like, why are there like tanks and like armed policemen on the street? And I asked the guy going by, I'm like, what's going on? He's like, we caught the guy. I'm like, what guy? He's like, the last convict from Louisiana. I'm like, excuse me? Like, come again? So I'm just like, I was living that close to this guy. He's been here every morning when I pass by. That's the part that's like really freaking me out right now.
Most neighbors we spoke with were very shocked, as well as the homeowner. We spoke with him, the homeowner of the home where Derek Groves was found. He said he was renting it out. We're expecting to hear more from him at 6:30 tonight in our stream on 11 Alive Plus. For now, reporting live in South Atlanta, Marissa Sarbach for 11 Alive.
Yeah, that had to be really scary for those residents there. Marissa, we'll see you tonight at 6:30.
Yeah, that's certainly one you want to hear. Our team coverage continues now with 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn joining us now from the newsroom. So, Cody, what do we know about what some describe as a real violent past?
Well, I can tell you this. The story is making national news because he was one of the 10 inmates to break out of jail there in New Orleans. But Jennifer and Ron, this guy wasn't just any fugitive. He is a convicted killer with a very long and violent history. And he was hiding out, as you just heard, right in our backyard. The Orleans Parish Assistant DA described Derek Groves as, quote, the worst human being he's ever come across in his life. He's been in jail since 2019, tied to 4 killings in an 18-month period. Last year, a jury convicted Groves of killing 2 people, but due to administrative delays, he's been kept in less secure facilities instead of a prison, which ultimately led to this escape. Authorities say he manipulated a guard who became his girlfriend, who helped the inmates in this escape. She was arrested along with family members for their part in Groves' escape. And to show you how dangerous this guy is considered, prosecutors and witnesses in his murder trial left New Orleans out of fear following his escape. Now, while many see him as a monster, his mother spoke to the Associated Press a short time ago, saying she's just glad this is all over with, obviously worried her son might not have been found alive. Now, Groves is being booked right now over at Rice Street in Atlanta and eventually will be extradited back to New Orleans.